What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Juggernaut. Arkatech Beatz. Welcome to the Music Review Live Series. We're back at it. You're on a little bit late tonight. And I wanted to jump on and listen to a few joints that I had in the queue. If it's your first time here, I'm a multi-platinum producer, Juggernaut of multi-platinum production team Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner Mike Trauma D. We are responsible for producing for your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, Big Pun Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Jadakiss The Game, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, so many others. Jadakiss, Freddie Gibbs, Sci-Hi the Prince, you name it, we've done it. You know what I'm saying? We're here, we're out here. And we are taking music submissions. We're listening to some music tonight. We're going to be on for just a short while. Just listening to a few joints, you know, listening to beats, songs, whatever, you know what I mean, whatever you might be doing. And we're giving that feedback out, trying to get folks better with their music, at the same time looking to see who's next to collab with. But shout out to everybody on a Wednesday night, man. Trying to get it done. You know what I mean? But we're going to jump into this first joint. Smoke, what up? Iron Stone, what up? We'll jump into this first joint. I think I listened to this before. Let me make sure I got a star on that joint. This joint is called Fruits by Kimura. This is a skip. We're going to jump into this real quick. Take a listen real fast. See what it do.
Yeah. Got me talking about another conversation. When I hear his name, you know I'll be impatient. Seems to me that you thinking I'm invasive, but what's the point of healing with some fake salted up, put no error in the wound. Shake a high, you ain't waiting to be pruned. Seems to me you ain't leaving him no room. And it's funny cause he's looking at your fruit, doing what you're called to do. Okay, let me go and analyze the room. Okay, yeah, I seen that there's one too many you. I hate you say it with your face. You cover it by saying it's disgrace. You're out of lies, out of highs. But why you waste your time? There ain't no alibi that you cannot hide. You're blinded by your lies. We can't see eye to eye. Oh, look, I know that there's conflict and some drama, but I don't wanna bring my mom to drama. And every single time I feel dishonored, I know that that's the reason we got armor to fight full force. Head on, where you think I'm getting all the swords? Step on me, you know I'm handling the sword. Fed from nothing but another word, of course. Yeah, there ain't no room. You can't battle if you understand the form. I see whenever you gon' add it with the normalizing statement. If you look around with fear, that I be sinking to the bottom of the well. What? Helping you with something you can tell, huh? Never mind, I'm wishing you were well. Wait a couple days inside the well, cause I don't wanna waste your time. Consider it a faithful line, when I don't wanna waste no moment with you. But narrow is the path I'm walking right through. Teaching you discernment, unveiling all the hidden written purpose. Look him in the eyes to see a certain man. Humility ain't covered with a curtain. And outings with a sermon, or an opportunity to preach a sermon to the other people sitting waiting on the food, hungry with a passion searching for the truth. Out of lies, why you waste your time? There ain't no alibis that you cannot hide. You're blinded by your lies. We can't see eye to eye. No, left, right, forward, go. Ain't no reason thinking this is means I'm not approved by you. I just wanna speak the truth. Chasing the crown while I'm pacing around, thinking how in the heck would I even the ground if I'm feeling the same as I did in the past? How can I go explain what he did for me now when he wants you to know that he is the one you should go to? Other people won't want you to know truth, but I do, he is there waiting for you. You're out of line. Why you waste your time? There ain't no alibi, say you cannot hide. You're blinded by your lies. We can't see eye to eye, no. You're out of line. Out of line, oh. Out of line. You're out of line, baby.
Mark my words. Cass, what up? Ashkin, what up? Dom, what up? Thanks for joining. That joint is called Fruits by Kimora. I mean, it's arranged properly. Let's start off with the things that I think work. I think it has a good beat. I think it has a decent cadence in terms of just a decent cadence in terms of the way that the record is kind of rocking with each other. I don't think the hook. I don't think the hook is as strong as it could be. You know what I mean? It doesn't. For me, it doesn't have the replay value that I would want a hook to have. You know, it's kind of like an 8-bar singing hook, and which is kind of tough to have. I was looking for it to repeat, especially with the name of the song being Fruits. I was trying to see the correlation. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it went over my head. Maybe I'm sleepy tonight. I don't know. It's a little bit pitchy in a lot of places, so I would kind of lean on the auto tune. Right, I think for the most part, I think it's mixed pretty decently. I just think that probably where the first set of drop where the beats are supposed to come in, I think it takes too long to get to that. Right, so I think from the beginning of the record, it takes a little bit longer than it needs to take to kind of get to that portion of where the beat really starts to drop, and when we get into the record, and then when the hook comes in, the hook is kind of like there's a hook, but I can't say that it's like catchy. I can't say that. I can't say that it has repeat value. I can't say that. Not strongly at least. Right? So it's this record looks like it's already released because it's already on Spotify. But if there was a chance to, swap out that audio or to change that audio, I would definitely look to rework that hook, remix that hook to get it and see if we can get it to be a little bit stronger. I think the melody might be there slightly, but the way it's executed in the way that it is right now, I don't think that it has enough punch on it. Especially, it's like where your vocal performance is and where your hook is, and it's not really, to me, it's not marrying well, right? But outside of that, I think the beat selection is decent. I think the verses are pretty decent. I feel like the song structure overall is decent, meaning it doesn't start with a hook. I would recommend that, but it doesn't start that way, which is fine because it doesn't have a long intro. It just has a long break before the beat actually drops, which I think is just too long in this arena. But that's my 2 cents on that. That's Kimora. Fruits. Make sure y'all checking that out. We got my man Deuce on this joint with Eye on a Stone. He said this bitch look good. Let's take a listen. Let's see what it sound like.
Why get mad? I know a bitch look good. I ain't a stony. Let's go. Who get mad when the bitch too fine, a bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same girls hating, same broke lines. A bitch look good. Whole squad lit and the lights go blind. A bitch look good. Yeah, you can't compete, so they criticize. Bitch look good. Air change, whole vibe shift when the waist swing. No fake deep, no fake boss. Same girls tweeting while they face lost. Heels hit hard like a countdown. Eyes on me when I touch down. Y'all get loud online. Only real life quiet when you actually know me. Too clean, too sharp. Pretty girl glow with a villain heart. Can't Photoshop this pressure. Got to time on this one. Who get mad when the bitch look fine? A bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same girls hating, same broke lines. A bitch look good. Host squad lit and the lights go blind. A bitch look good. Can't compete, so they criticize. Pretty girls don't need validation. Y'all just live for the conversation. Meanwhile I'm booked, flown out, stay gone. Tight blue jeans with the gold hoops on. They copy looks, I change seasons. That's why these haters ain't got no reason. Face natural, waist dangerous. Talk slick but can't stand with us. Postura fina, salto no chão. Quando eu desço para a multidão, nem preciso falar meu nome. Toda a cidade já sabe quem sou eu. Olha pra mim, respira fundo. Bonita assim, mexe com o mundo. Se ficou com raiva, paciência. Beleza dessa vira tendência. Who get mad when a bitch do fine? A bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same girls hating, same broke lines. A bitch look good. Whole squad lit and the lights go blind. A bitch look good. Can't compete, so they criticize. A bitch look good. A bitch look good. A bitch look good.
That's hitting all my markers. That's Diana Stone, man. Listen, bitch look good, bitch sound good. Look, it's hitting all of my markers, dog. It's hitting all of my markers, meaning it has the right, of course, vocal performance, of course, the right hook, the right arrangements. The record is dropping where it's supposed to drop. The record is riding where it's supposed to ride, and then just that section right there where it comes in with the, I would believe that's Portuguese, right? That plays as a good mini bridge or a bridge right there. That kind of it works, you know. It doesn't throw off the record. It doesn't throw off the record in terms of the timing for when the hook is supposed to come back in. So, is this one of them joints that you have for the project, but it's not like ready to well, it's ready to drop, but like it's not out yet. Like this is sounding really good, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is sounding really good. I wanted to look at one thing though. Man, listen. That's a good indicator. Is it from this song? Like, listen, that's the barometer there. Ashkin, what up, man? And what are you using to? Are we just doing all of this in Suno? Adus? Or is it like we taking it out of Suno and then we putting it into a DAW and we chopping it up? Because it's definitely I don't think it's all in Suno, but it doesn't sound like it's all in Suno. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But yeah, it hits all of my markers, man. Like it's not. I don't have I don't have any negative feedback for this one. You know what I'm saying? This one is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It has all of the markers of what we would have determined or what we would have said, hey, this can be a successful record. You know, given enough time to promote, given enough money, put it behind it, given enough right visuals, right? And I think that's the thing that we talked about yesterday in our we talked about this in our group yesterday, where we were just talking about the different strategies and trying to kind of get this artist to get the eyes on it, because it does have an international feel on it. J Love, what up, man? Yeah, I can see that. So I feel like it would go into FL Studio, because the way that you got this thing, like this is the way that guys are supposed to be using, you know, Suno, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to take it, drop it into your DAW, drop it into your MPC, drop it into something, and we're supposed to produce this shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it feels like. It feels like it's being produced. And, you know, and I appreciate you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for even demonstrating that, for people to kind of get an understanding of, like, you just can't take the output of the AI and then just say, hey, we're going to run with that. This is the song. We still got to put our touch on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to take it out and you got to do your thing to this thing, you know? So when we listen to this, yeah, it's going to take hours of work, man, to get it to sound like this.
Why get mad? I know a bitch look good.
This is Ayana Stone, man. Take a listen to this again.
Ayana Stoney. Let's go. Who get mad when the bitch too fine? A bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same
Come
girls
right in with
hate,
the hook.
same broken lines. A bitch look good. Whole squad lit,
Doesn't
and the
wait.
lights go blind.
Right?
A bitch look good.
This is a demonstration of good
They
song
can't
structure.
compete, so they criticize. Bitch look good. Air change, whole
Drop.
vibe shift when the waist swing. No fake deep, no fake boss. Same girls tweeting why.
Y'all catching that? Like, you see, like, how the music is pulled out. You see how it gives the space for the vocal performance, and you see how we have the difference between how the hook is stacked and how the hook has all the instrumentation, how the hook has all of the vocal performance, and then when we're transitioning into the verse, we have that initial drop, right? Because now we got to get into the artist. We got to say, okay, do we like the way that this beginning verse is going to start? Remember, all of your money is right here in the first verse right here. If we get past the hump of the first verse, if we can get that first verse to really pop, right? We get that first verse to pop, man. You got him. You got him, right? There's no, they can't fight you after this. It's like you might as well just start reeling it in and start reeling in the bread, right? So let's go.
They face lost, heels hit hard like a countdown. Eyes on me when I touch down. Y'all get loud online. Only real life quiet when you actually know me. Too clean, too sharp. Pretty girl glow with a villain heart. Can't Photoshop this pressure. Got to time on this one hit.
See the music, how the music transitions now as we getting ready to break into that 4-bar break before we get into the transition of the hook, right? This is what what I'm trying to tell folks night after night after night after night. We get in this thing. It's like we have to produce these records. These records have to come from one part of the record. We got to go into another part of the record. Then we got to transition, because now we're trying to get the folks ready for what? The hook, right? So now it's the build up, back up to the hook. So think about it. You just hit the hook on the roller coaster. We come down. We're going regular on the ride. Now we starting to go back up again. And we're going to go back into the hook. So listen to how it transitions in that 4 bars from that one space to the next space. This is the stuff that we have to really make sure that people are truly understanding. This is going to be the difference between a record that goes from good to great, right? And it's very nuanced. But for people who aren't listening, I want my listeners, to people who are jumping in, I want you to listen to it and see what I'm talking about, to see how I'm breaking it down. And then if your record isn't doing that, You got to make sure that your records are doing that, or else they're not going to stand out. They're going to be records that just kind of come and go.
Too clean, too sharp. Pretty girl glow with a villain heart. Can't Photoshop this pressure. Got some time on this one here. Who get mad when the bitch get fine? A bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same girls hating, same broke lines. A bitch look good. Host squally and the lights go blind. A bitch look good. Can't compete, so they criticize. Pretty girls don't need validation. Y'all just live for the conversation. Meanwhile, I'm booked, flown out, stay gone. Tight blue jeans with the gold hoops on. They copy looks, I change seasons. That's why these haters ain't got no reason. Face natural, waist dangerous. Talk slick, but can't stand with us. Postura fina, salto no chão.
Now he's going to go into the bridge, right? Because he's singing. So she's singing. So now we're going into the bridge. So instead of it being the 4-bar transition, we're going to go into the Portuguese portion of it. And then it's going to go for 8 bars, right? Follow along.
Eu desço para a multidão. Nem preciso falar meu nome. Toda a cidade já sabe quem sou eu. Olha pra mim, respira fundo. Bonita assim, mexe com o mundo. Se ficou com raiva, paciência. Beleza dessa vira tendência. Who get mad when a bitch do fine? A bitch look good. A bitch look good. Same girls hating, same broke lines. A bitch look good. I'm squalid and the lights go blind. A bitch look good. Can't compete, so they criticize. A bitch look good. A bitch look good. A bitch look good.
Yo, would I be crazy in saying that I probably wanted to hear the hook one more time? Chat, tell me if I'm bugging. If I need the hook one more time before the song goes out. You know, it could stay the way that it is for replay value. But you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, you want to kind of vibe out. So that's just my producer brain. Honestly, I feel like it's from a he said one more again. I feel like the hook probably need to go one more time at the end, dudes. You know what I mean? But man, this is a good job on this shit right here, brother. This is and look, if you've been testing this and if it's been going well, I would advise, you know, let's get somebody who can produce us a good visual, and I'm sure there is a plethora of guys out here right now that can manage it through Hicksfield and all of the AI platforms. I feel like it could go one more time, but you know, it's at 240, man. It's really a sweet spot, so it's not really wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just a preference, personally. I don't think that it's wrong. In my brain, I would like to hear it one more time because I'm already driving to it. I'm already driving to it fast in my mind. I'm thinking about me just, you know, driving on 285 and then, you know, going past the speed limit. Everybody obey the speed limit, but typically that's my barometer for good music. If I find myself speeding by accident, you know what I mean? You know, good music will do that to you. Make you a little heavy on the gas pedal. But yeah, bro. If this is what we're working with, if the rest of the project is gonna go in this direction, then we're gonna be good to go. Remember what I asked you about this last night, man. You know, really consider trying to take trying to maintain that co-main artist. This may be that singular time that you can basically build yourself while building that artist at the same time, and you can work toward building your production brand identity at the same time as building the artist. We gotta try to build those things in the same time, at the same breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's paramount right now. You have to consider yourself as a producer. You have to consider yourself almost as an artist. You got to treat yourself as an artist. Excuse me. I can't even say consider yourself. You are an artist, right? Producers, all my producers out there, you are an artist, right? Because you can drop music, you can drop albums, you are an artist, you know? So it's very important to your personal brands to build up your production brands as artists and as producers and songwriters. You know what I'm saying? Those days of being able to just kind of lie in the liner notes, those days are over. You have to kind of put yourself out to the forefront as much as possible, and that's the only way to garner more opportunities. You made my night, bro. You made my night, man. You know what I'm saying? You made my night, man. When you hear a good one, boy, y'all guys make my night when I hear a good one. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate you sharing that with me and making sure that we can get this thing to where it gotta go. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me see what's on the next one in here. Got another skip that's coming in. That's Ina Stone, man. Make sure that you're listening to that. It's my man Deuce Nines on this one. He's the producer on that Ina Stone joint. This one's called Go. Let's take a listen to this one.
Go now.
I think he said this to me.
Go now, go. I'm putting niggas on flow now.
Yeah, you just said this to me. Did you change it?
You better go now. Go. I'm putting foes on mode. Full flow. I'm shooting fire like a dragon. Make your whole scared cause I'm a lion. I can't let bygones be bygones. So when I wake up from sleep, you best be gone. I shoot first and never ask questions. You gon' learn today, this is a freaking lesson. So don't be pleading to me like it's Catholic confession. I got more thugs in my clique than the photo session. 25 deep, now that's 50 feet. Stomping in your ass until you truly sleep. I don't give a fuck if you are with your peeps. 50 fists busting you to the white meat. You getting bucked if you were in my face. You better trust your gut and lead this place. I'ma kill you near an empty space. Dig a dirty ditches but won't leave a trace. I'm not gonna leave, no. Go now, go. I'm knocking fools on mofo flow. You better go now, go. I'm knocking niggas on mofo flow. Ain't no way I'm calling gang true. Cause you stepped in my zone and tried to let loose. Let loose, fool, now what you gon' do? You gon' get beat down just for coming through. I bring pain like cancer. Got your heart moving like goddamn dancer. You a lyrical gangster fucking with deeper, get your ass shanked side. You better get down on your knees and pray. You step to me one day. So mark the spot where you wanna lay, so I can take that sunny day and make it fucking great. Don't knock what you ain't tried. And if you say you walked away, you a goddamn lie. You know you fucking with the wrong guy. Put your ass in the chair, pull her, switch it, watch your ass fry. Go now, go. I'm putting niggas on mofo flow now. Go now, I'm putting fools on the mofo flow. Better back up now. I'm putting niggas on mofo flow now. I'm putting niggas on the mofo flow now.
You know, I was listening to the other joint the other day, the GOD, the God Oil and Drugs joint, and then, you know, like I like that one, you know, just the way that the messaging is. This joint is dope too. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a dope record in the terms of the way that it sounds and the way that everything is. The vocal performance is where it's at and the hook is where it is. I think these are good records. You know what I mean? There's probably one part in the verse when it goes from the transition from the verse to the hook. There's like that extra 1 or 2 bars that come in right before it goes into the hook. I'm wondering if that could occur slightly earlier to make sure that it caps off at the A bar. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? That's just a preference. You know what I mean? It's not like a it's not like a game. It's not killing the record per se. You know what I mean? But you know, again, man, if you got like this as your producer artist brand, and then you got the other artists that you're going to be working in tandem, and then of course, if you putting, you know, the Deuce Nines as producer, writer, and everything on the other joint, then it only really makes sense for us to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like put it all together so that we can truly capitalize off these things. And I have to tell guys this too, right? The clock is fucking ticking, you know. I have to say it that way because it's not an infinite amount of time that we're gonna be able to have the platforms that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like the platforms that we have right now and the way that they're constructed. I don't know if you guys are realizing it, but it's constricting, right? It's getting harder and harder for your music to cut through. It's getting harder and harder for your content to get seen. There's more noise, there's more distraction, and there's a lot of things that are creating a lot more obstacles that's going to really, really, really prevent people from being able to stand out. So what I would